This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Ka'imi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
180!
Baker going to throw this right away. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He's able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe.
180! Pistol. Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the Rams are 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mayfield. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Baker changing the play at the line.
Hey, alert 33. Up, Nelson. What's that?
Mayfield with it once more. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Look at this Steeler defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll and chip away their timing.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throw left side completed. That's Worth. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll change things out.
Point it right, 180. Dot.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Mayfield looks to throw. But he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
180. Kings. What's up?
And again, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Steelers,
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. His opening drive, that stalled out. It still gave him 3 points.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Looking to put a drive together.
Mustang 19.
In motion, the tight end. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
2nd down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. He'll drop to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Complete to Calvin Austin. A gain of 17 yards, but it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
69.
He'll look to throw. Working in the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass going to be caught by Hardman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
You talk about this Rams defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf laying himself out in the end zone. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Wolf. Down the left sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
20. Run, run, run.
To throw, Mayfield. His throw caught at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Touchdown, Rams! A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Rams have retaken the lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, and sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done then.
Steelers 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old Maui problem when you come to a point of the room taken? Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete for Anthony Schwartz.
You nailed that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19, start.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
If they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Evan Ingram, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Rams 10.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Brings up second.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Set. 180. Hey, alert
Now
33.
Baker going to change it up.
Pistol. Run. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, John, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
19, 18. I got it. Go.
2nd and 2. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
60 Bison.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They give up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they say, we got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken at around the 40. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little...
Here's a diving catch right side. 39 yards there, a big one. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. but also it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Hurry! Up! Pistol. Alert! Run. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run out for the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And it's third.
They'll try and do this. And dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check. 20. Hey, alert! Real. What's that?
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And get just a yard on the scramble on second down.
I'm not quite sure what the thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Kings! 180! Kings! What's up?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
180! Run. Hey, alert 33!
Mayfield down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score and give you the opportunity.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And the Steelers first down.
Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 15.
Ready? Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! 19 Lions! 18 Pioneers!
Back to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 66 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one ends up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced him incompletion.
180!
Now Mayfield. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Mayfield's pass.
And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it wants to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 70. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, alert, done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Hey, alert. 180. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they're trying to help us out and try to keep the tight end in, a few more tackles, and maybe add a running back to the motivation to look at those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down and inches.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Well, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin the next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a smart, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Run.
Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling headed to an okay game.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want to be conscious of taking care of the football.
They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, break.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Give enough credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like I'm Nitty. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped.
It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like things gotta be down like when y'all 12 you was. Too stupid, bro, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bro, for real.
It's so rugged.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I told you, hey, watch it, do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, and don't you get involved.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Baker going to throw this right away. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And incomplete to open things up.
You look at this Steeler defense. They're trying to
Cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd, and
that's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Mayfield looks to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey! Back low 80. Top low 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run it, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79.
He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
You talk about this Rams defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
18 Rattler.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Hurry! Run. Hey, alert 33. Up, Pete.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
2nd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Wolf. Second catch for him today. Will wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pistol. Rail. Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. He completes this to Sutton. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Alert! What's that?
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Rams at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
What's that?
On the ground, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it won't.
It's caught inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
46 yards.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
First down.
46 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll drop the throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
At the 7-yard
Boy,
line.
how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Red. 60 by 6. Push alert.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
60 Eagles. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. Now a former kicker in nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn, for the field goal try. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Baker changing the play at the line. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 13 yards out. And the Rams are back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that was good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I would challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Kaiki Fairbairn set to kick off.
So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
First
line.
and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. After one, 17-7 is our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Switch gears. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd down.
Alert. Regular. Up.
Mayfield down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kings. Hey, alert 33. Run. Hey, alert. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Wolf. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Second
And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Hey, alert 30. Pistol. 180. Real. What's that?
He'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone. They'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alert. Regular. Up. What's that?
Back to throw. That one down the field for Ferguson.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Set. 180. Kings. That.
Mayfield with it once more. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Steelers 17.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. When you're on those runs, you do is get exactly put it all the way down and try to push it in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab them. To get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heat, but in the end, the free safety is the one that comes away with the football.
And doing the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there, and it didn't hurt. He's got a good pair of hands, too.
Okay, ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
able to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to 43.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Brandon, I think you and I are both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 43 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Set. 180. Cut.
Mayfield now from the 50. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Into the door with career touchdown number 60.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way to the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now a handoff running through the middle. Try!
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
DK Metcalf Metcalf with an amazing diving catch. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Makes the score.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
What? Hurry! No! Off! What's that?
Mayfield.
Throw left side complete. That's Wolf. And he'll be stopped right in midfield.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Real.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
What's that?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw.
Throwing the incomplete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle is made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Regular. What's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Phillips.
16 more yards. That's another Rams.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Up. Run.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd of the year. And the Rams get a bit closer.
Joshua Carney.
They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successful.
30.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, and not before he picks up 7 yards.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
18, 5 in.
Second and 2.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he went there.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Got it. Ready?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready? Crack all 80.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that's all incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany and ball in Japan.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to 30 there. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I feel like my man, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And His throw here is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
19, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go check. Panther Street, go.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are 40 on the 2-point conversion.
36.
They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Panther 60.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.